This is Sholo Ford's presentation of high school basketball on iTalk 106.7 FM and iTalk1067.com. Also brought to you in part by Northland Pioneer College, Ace Hardware of the White Mountains, Deemer's Glass, Mountain Mobile Auto Glass and Tint, Summit Regional Medical Center, Honda Ski and Outdoor Sports, and Comfort Fit Dentures. And now, Sholo Ford presents high school basketball on iTalk 106.7 and worldwide on iTalk1067.com.
Hey, very good evening, folks, from the campus of Snowflake High School. This is Sholo Ford's presentation of high school basketball on iTalk 106.7 worldwide on iTalk1067.com as we start the Copper Open, the Open basketball tournament that features 1A, 2A, and 3A teams. And this is its second year in existence, and coincidentally the Lobos' second time making it, although last year they lost in the Open tournament and were forced back into the 3A tournament where they came out victorious and were state champions. This year, looking for a little bit extra to move on from the 3A champions in hopes to win the Copper Open. They are the number 1 seed, and they take on tonight the number 16 seed from Tucson, the Pusch Ridge Christian Lions. And the Lions come into this game with a very good record. And Coach Ken Yurdahl and his team has his girls prepped and ready to go. We're going to go first to our Summit Healthcare Injury Report. Summit Healthcare has everything your athlete needs to get back in the game. Summit Regional Medical Center. And Coach Brogan saying his team's healthy. Coach Yurdahl saying his team is healthy as well. So we're looking for full-paced, good action tonight as the Lobos look for good big play out of their seniors tonight. So that is our Summit Healthcare Regional Medical Center, everything your athlete needs to get back in the game, Summit Regional Medical Center. And we follow that with our Ace Hardware keys of the game. Anytime you're locked out of your car, anytime you need a key, day or night, any night of the week, Ace Hardware, Sholo, Pine Top, and Overguard. And for our Ace Hardware keys to the game, Coach Brogan says it's going to be about controlling the ball and pushing it up and down the court to do the best they can to get easy buckets off that transition game. Look for Raya Denhalter to have a big game and look for her to support her teammates in their quest for the Copper Classic as we're going to end our Ace Hardware keys to the game. Ace Hardware is a 24/7 locksmith. Anytime you're locked out of your car, need a key made any day of the week, any night of the week. Ace Hardware of the White Mountains. So folks, we have our Summit Regional Medical Center pregame, our injury report, as well as our Ace Hardware keys to the game. We're going to go ahead and take a break, and we're going to come back and give you the starting lineups. This is Sholo Ford's presentation of high school basketball on iTalk 106.7 and worldwide on iTalk1067.com.
Want the best deal on your new car, truck, van, or SUV? Go to Sholo Ford. Sholo Ford has the best deals. Not only does Sholo Ford sell the #1 truck in America, Guy Hatch guarantees you won't find a better deal on that truck anywhere else. Sholo Ford sells the best at the best price. Sholo Ford on the east end of the Deuce and at SholoFord.com.
You have a vision, a brand to build, a message to share. You need signs that turn heads, apparel that makes a statement, banners that grab attention, and business cards to leave a lasting impression. Your success starts with the right tools. That's where we come in. Allegra Sholo brings your ideas to life with custom designs and top quality products, helping you stand out and grow your brand. Let's make something amazing together. Call Allegra Sholo today.
For years, he's battled the toughest opponent of his life.
He's down!
But today, with Dr. Arnault and Comfort Fit Dentures, the fight changes. With Comfort Fit Dentures and Sholo, you can taste the victory. With free exams and x-rays, an in-house lab, and payment plans starting at just $110 a month, Comfort Fit makes it easy to claim victory. Call today for your free exam and x-rays.
You've been there, waiting forever at the gas station for the guy to free up so he can fill up your propane tank. Or worse, when the only qualified propane technician decided to stay home that day. Yep, you've been there and I have too. That's why now I get my propane from Ace Hardware every time. You get Ace Hardware's world-famous customer service when you stop in for propane. That's right, you get in, you get out, and you get a great deal on propane and everything else. From Ace Hardware at their locations in Pine Top and Heber. Ace Hardware is proud to support White Mountain Sports.
Welcome back. Show Ford's presentation of high school basketball on iTalk 1067 and worldwide on iTalk1067.com as we get ready for the starting lineups for tonight. We're going to turn it over to public address announcer Travis Flake with the starting lineup first for the Pusch Ridge Christian Lions. And that's your starting lineup for Pusch Ridge. Meal, Abrams, Jirogi, Sanukian, and Sandburn. Now the starting lineup for the Lobos. So Denhalter, Yarn, Hancock, Kupfer, and Raynell West, your starting five for the Lobos. The officials for tonight's game provided by the Arizona Interscholastic Association. Our head referee, Josh Greb, and he is flanked by Brian Ecoff and Leroy Thomas, and we are very grateful for them. I've actually had a chance to work with a couple of these gentlemen in various sports, and not only are they fine officials, but they are fine individuals as well, and we appreciate them as Mr. Ecoff and Mr. Gregg come over to us from Flagstaff to enjoy some White Mountain basketball as West gets set to jump, and West is going to jump against, I believe that is, I believe that is Abrams, and it's time for our Northland Pioneer College tip-off. When it comes time to tip off your college education, tip it off at the college with the lowest tuition in the state. Now having bachelor's degrees in business and education, Northland Pioneer College. As Pusch Ridge controls the jump, it goes forward, and it is missed, and it's missed by Jirogi, and rebound is by the Lobos, and Lobos come down, and Kupfer turnaround jump shot is no good. Rebound controlled by the Lions, and that is controlled by number 23, Sanukian. Over now to number 10, that is Meal. Meal over to number 31, that is Sandburn. Give me a chance to get some of these girls and the press they deserve from Pusch Ridge Christian, as I think this is actually going to be one of the tougher games in the last month, if not the toughest game. Of course, we are in the Copper Open that the Lobos have played, and you saw that in that first drive with Kupfer going up, and her first bucket was a turnaround that was no good. So the Lobos are going to be contested a lot more tonight as Hancock brings up the ball. Hancock now dribbles back. She's at the 28-foot line, middle of the key. Over to Denhalter. Denhalter now goes to her left. She goes left side. She puts it up and in. It's going to be good. However, we're going to count the basket, so Denhalter is going to get good. The foul's going to be on 31. That's going to be Brooke Sandburn, first personal, first team, as Raya Denhalter, the senior, hopefully not playing her last game in Lobo Gymnasium tonight, as free throw is no good. Rebound is absolutely controlled by Abrams. Abrams now sends it back to Sanukian. Sanukian over on the far side. Sanukian steps up to the top of the key, looking to go inside. Now she brings it out to Jirogi, except it's intercepted by Yarn. Yarn for the Lobos brings it down. Yarn over to Denhalter. That's going to go over the paws of Denhalter and out of bounds. That's going to belong back to the Lions. Lobos against the Lions. That's going to take me a while and not confusing at all. Jirogi to inbound. Jirogi inbounds it to Meal. Back to Jirogi. Jirogi brings it across the time stripe as the Lobos push some defense to begin with and then back it off. Now over to Meal. Now back to Jirogi. Jirogi intended for Meal, and it's going to go out, and it's going to be a backcourt violation. As we're going to get a backcourt violation as Sanukian pulls it in, but it's going to be a backcourt violation as the Lobos take a 2-0 lead. 6:41 left here in the first quarter. That's going to be Lobo ball as Yarn comes over to inbound for the Lobos. There's a discussion between the coach and the officials, as I'm not sure what's going on. That's okay. As Yarn's going to get the ball. Yarn now throws it way back court to Hancock. Hancock going to bring it over. Hancock to Kupfer inside to Denhalter. Denhalter puts it up. That's going to be no good. 2-0. Sanukian with the ball. Sanukian throws it forward. It's almost out of bounds, but it's saved by one of our teammates. Gathered back in by the Lobos, and that same teammate, that is Abrams, gathers it back in, as now the Lions are going to get it, as Sanukian's going to put up a three-point shot. That's going to be no good, and we're going to have a fight for the rebound. The rebound is controlled by the Lions. Back out now to Sanukian. Sanukian goes to her right. She looks, now gives it to Meal. Meal short on the ball as Kupfer gets it. It goes out of bounds, and the Lobos are definitely facing a defense like they have not seen the last month or so. As the Lobos come in with one loss, which was in a tournament, so they were undefeated in PowerPoint games. Push Ridge does come in as, I believe, region champions of their region, and also I believe they only have 5 or 6 losses on the year, so the Copper Open definitely tough as Hancock goes to her right. Over now to Kupfer. Kupfer on the near side. Kupfer puts it on the court. Inside to West. West puts it up and in. She kisses it off the glass. 2 points. Raynell West, 4-0. 5:45 left here in the first quarter. As we're going to get a whistle, we're going to get a foul, and they're going to call a blocking foul on A.J. Yarn. That's going to be the first personal. That's going to be the first team, and it's going to be Push Ridge ball. Jirogi to inbound. As there's a swap now, as Sanukian is going to inbound the ball. And it's going to go back to Jirogi. Jirogi now to her right, over on the far side. She's bumped by Denhalter. Denhalter tries to save it out of bounds, but it's going to go no save. Ball out. It'll be Push Ridge ball. And Sanukian to inbound again. Sanukian to Jirogi. Jirogi goes to her right. Now she looks to drive. Now passes it inside, and it is knocked out of bounds. It's going to go out of bounds on the Lions, and they're going to say it went out of bounds on Brooke Sandburn, number 31 for the Lions. Lobo ball, Yarn. Yarn inbounds to Hancock. Hancock brings the ball forward. Now Hancock crosses over the time stripe, over to Yarn. Yarn over on the near side in three-point territory, gives it into Denhalter. Denhalter left, right. Now she throws it to West. West over to Hancock. Hancock on the outskirts of the arc. Now to Yarn at the top of the key. Now Yarn looks to drive. Yarn now throws it inside to Denhalter. It's going to go out of bounds, and it's going to stay and belong to the Lobos, as they say it went out on one of the Push Ridge Christian Lions. Not a new shot clock, so we have 15 on the shot clock as Hancock looks to inbound. Lobos 4-0, 5:11 left here in this first quarter. Hancock looks. Now Hancock throws it into West. West loses it, and it's going to be Sandburn. Now Sandburn's going to get the ball back to Sanukian. Sanukian left, right. Now she throws it to Jirogi. Jirogi guarded by Denhalter. She goes to her left, and she puts it up. That's going to be the first points. Jirogi, the first points for the Lions. Hancock with the ball. Hancock over the time stripe, over on the side to Denhalter. Denhalter now gives it to Yarn. Yarn now puts it on the ground, back to Denhalter. Denhalter with one dribble, back to Yarn. Over now to Hancock. Hancock on the near side. Inside to West. West is going to lose it out of bounds. They're going to say it was knocked out by one of the Lions, and it's going to stay and belong to the Lobos, as Hancock is going to inbound. As the officials do have discussion, we might have... Okay, we don't. Oh, they do. They do call it to the Lions. As we look at the replay, as West does hit it, it looked like that, I believe that was Sandburn comes over, but now we have an inbound by the Lions. It's intercepted by Denhalter. Denhalter goes left, right. She puts it up. That's going to be no good. And the Lobos, reminiscent of that Sholo game a couple weeks ago, having a really hard time getting those inside shots to fall. And if you're Coach Brogan, you have to be a little bit frustrated, not necessarily concerned, but frustrated, as we are only 4-2, 4 minutes and 20 seconds left here in the first quarter, as Hancock goes forward to Yarn. Over now to West. West puts up a three-point shot. That's going to be no good, and that's going to leave Abrams all alone to rebound. Abrams now over to her teammate. That's Sanukian. Sanukian right, left. Now to Jirogi. Jirogi inside, and she's going to throw it back. However, it's given in by Abrams, her own teammate. Now back to the other side, Sanukian. Sanukian takes it, guarded by Hancock, trying to work off the screen. Sanukian now trapped as it goes to Jirogi. Jirogi has a path in. Now to Sanborn, back out to, that is Meal. No good. As West gathers it in, gives it to Denhalter. Denhalter brings it back in, gives it to West. West's going to put up a three. That's going to be nowhere near the iron. And Josie Clare comes in and tries to get it, but it is knocked away. Back to Sanukian. Forward to Jirogi. Jirogi guarded by Denhalter. Jirogi now back out on the far side beyond the arc. Now throws it inside where West. And I believe that is Sanborn. They kind of tally up a little bit. And we're going to get a jump ball as they tried to throw it into Sanborn. West reached around and got really good position, but wasn't able to bring in the ball. That led to the jump ball. Now we go, and it's Lobo ball according to the alternating possession to Denhalter, back to Hancock, who's going to do the ball handling duties. Taylor Hancock, our Mountain Mobile Auto Glass and Tint player of the game, that last regular season game against the Bulldogs, as Clare goes inside to Kupfer, 2 points. Bryn Kupfer and the young sophomore Josie Clare with a great look and a great pass inside, except here come the Lions and Jirogi. Jirogi goes full court, but it's going to be knocked out of bounds, and it's going to stay. See if we can get that one on replay, as I'm not sure replay on that one, as we'll just call it. The officials knew the call and knew what they were doing. As now Push Ridge's ball. Inside to Nelson, Noelle Nelson playing. Thrown over to Warren, as now it's picked up by Hancock. Hancock's going to be contested by Jirogi. Hancock no good. Rebound Denhalter. Denhalter no good. As Raya Denhalter has gone absolutely silent inside. Look for her to get going, folks. She usually doesn't stay silent too long. As we're going to get a whistle, we're going to get a rebound, we're going to get a tie-up, we're going to get a jump ball, which is going to go to the Lions. But first, we're going to take a break. This is Sholo Ford's presentation of high school basketball on iTalk 106.7 worldwide on iTalk1067.com.
Want the best deal on your new car, truck, van, or SUV? Go to Sholo Ford. Sholo Ford has the best deals. Not only does Sholo Ford sell the #1 truck in America, Guy Hatch guarantees you won't find a better deal on that truck anywhere else. Sholo Ford sells the best at the best price. Sholo Ford on the east end of the Deuce and at sholoford.com.
Welcome back. Sholo Ford's presentation of high school basketball on iTalk 106.7 worldwide on iTalk1067.com, as the Push Ridge Christian Lions are going to inbound as Jirogi gets the inbound. She's going to drive, as her speed is definitely something the Lobos haven't contested with. We're going to whistle, we're going to get a foul, we're going to get a push on the court. That's going to go out of bounds. They're going to call that on Taylor Hancock, the senior. Taylor doesn't usually commit too many fouls, as Aubrey Denhalter checks in for the sister Raya. As Aubrey now checks in wearing number 10 for the Lobos. Push Ridge to inbound. Inbound Sanukian does most of the inbounding duties. She throws it over the top to Nelson. No good, and we're going to get a foul on the arm on the Lobos, and that's going to be on Josie Clare. That is her first personal. That is the third team. 6-2 ball game early on in this first quarter, and the Lobos just haven't been able to sink into much of a rhythm thus far in this game. As Nelson, wearing number 32, goes to the free throw line. Free throw is up. It is good. As Coach Brogan calmly giving instructions to his guard, as Nelson eyes up the second free throw here at Lobo Gym. Down 6-3. Nelson's next free throw is on his way. It is good. Perfect from the line. 6-4. Lobos on top. 2 minutes and 29 seconds left here in the first quarter. Ball's forward from Hancock to Clare. Clare inside to Kupfer. Kupfer fade away. No good. Rebound. Push Ridge. Push Ridge. Sanukian with the rebound now. She dribbles the ball. Guarded by Aubrey Denhalter. She goes to her right. Now backs up beyond the arc. Shoots the ball. That is good. Comfort Fit Dentures. 3-point shot. Noelle Sanukian, and they go up 7-6 on the Lobos. 2 minutes and 5 seconds left here in the first quarter. Over now to Kupfer. Kupfer into Josie Clare. Clare puts it up. Kisses off glass. Lobos now have the lead back, 8-7. Sanukian with the ball, forward to Jirogi. Jirogi pushing the ball, guarded by Hancock. Jirogi using her speed. Over now to Nelson. That's going to kick back out. It's going to go out to Warren. Now to Sanukian. Sanukian tries to go inside Jirogi. It's knocked away by Harley Nichols. Gathered in by Josie Claire to Nichols. Nichols, three-point shot, no good. Rebound, Aubrey Denhalter. Denhalter now to Hancock. Hancock resetting it up now to Josie Claire. Josie Claire on the arc on the near side. It's knocked away. Claire does get it back. Over to Hancock. Hancock now goes to her right. Over to Nichols. Nichols driving the baseline. No good. Shut down inside to Denhalter. Left side, left hand, no good. Rebound, Sanukian. I believe actually Warren was the rebound. It's given to Sanukian, who brings it up the court, guarded by Aubrey Denhalter. Sanukian now goes to her right. We're going to get a whistle. We are going to get a foul, as they're going to call Aubrey Denhalter with her first personal foul. That is the fourth team, and we're going to have a slew of Lobos check in, as well as King. We haven't seen King yet for the Pusch Ridge Christian Lions, as West, Denhalter, and Yarn check back in. So ball to Jirogi. Jirogi over to Nelson. Back to Sanukian. Now to King. King back to Sanukian. Sanukian trying to work off a screen. As Sanukian goes inside to Jirogi, we're going to whistle. We're going to get a travel on Jirogi, as Bryn Kupfer was there to cut it off. Nice job by our replay team to see that there, as she does put that other foot down. Lobo ball up 8-7, 44 seconds left. Yarn to inbound, Yarn to Denhalter. Denhalter handling the ball over to Yarn. Yarn looks into Nichols. Nichols puts it up, kisses it off the glass, but it is no good. 8-7 Lobos, 33 seconds left. Sanukian with the ball. Sanukian dribbles over the time stripe. Sanukian picked up by Denhalter at the 28-foot line. Now Sanukian to her left. Had an open, wasn't able to catch it. Forward to Jirogi. Jirogi now goes back. Now Jirogi drives, guarded by Yarn. As Nichols gets it, we're going to get a whistle. We're going to get a travel on Nichols as she slides when she gets the ball. And that is a great call there that we weren't expecting. So there's a turnover by the Lobos. Although brief possession as it was, Pusch Ridge with the ball with 16 seconds left, as we have a good first quarter here, folks. Inbounded to Nelson, and it's intended for Jirogi, and it's knocked out of bounds by Yarn. So Pusch Ridge with the ball again with 13 seconds left. Sanukian to inbounds. Sanukian looking for Jirogi, and it is thrown out to Jirogi, as Yarn's going to get it with 13 seconds left. As Kupfer tries to get it, Sanukian gets it. Now she tries to throw forward. Yarn puts a mid on it, but it falls out of bounds, intended for King, as now Pusch Ridge gets it with 7 seconds left and a chance to take the lead to end this first quarter. Sanukian to inbound. Sanukian over to King. King puts up a rainbow shot that's going to be no good. Denhalter's going to rebound. 2 seconds, 1 second. Desperation by Denhalter. It goes, falls off the glass. It's no good. At the end of the first quarter, the score is 8-7 in favor of the Snowflake Lobos. This is Sholo Ford's presentation of high school basketball on iTalk 106.7 and worldwide on iTalk106.7.com.
Want to go skiing or snowboarding? Visit our friendly Honda Outdoor Sports. We offer skis, snowboards, and helmet rentals, custom footbeds, ski and snowboard repairs, as well as retail shopping for your snow gear, goggles, beanies, snow tubing, and even ice fishing supplies. We have all you need to prepare you for the outdoors. We welcome you to Honda Outdoor Sports, located 1 mile west of the casino.
Mountain Mobile Auto Glass and Tint is giving you a chance to win premium tickets to the National Finals Rodeo in Las Vegas. Win 2 tickets, a stay at the MGM Grand, and $1,000 cash. Every customer gets an entry. Insured customers get 2 dinners at Los Corrales and 2 movie tickets. Call Mountain Mobile Auto Glass and Tint, and you could be headed to the National Finals Rodeo.
536-5972. Mountain Mobile Auto Glass, cash back to you. Woohoo!
Welcome back. Sholo Ford's presentation of high school basketball on iTalk 106.7 and worldwide on iTalk106.7.com, as the Snowflake Lobos control the alternating possession to start this quarter, as AJ Yarn is looking to inbounds. Yarn to Hancock. Hancock gets it in the backcourt. Now Hancock pulls it forward to the forward side of front court. Back now to Yarn. Yarn inside to Denhalter. Denhalter shuffles. However, her bags must have been packed because she was looking to travel. Pusch Ridge ball. Warren to inbound, as Lobos do put on some pressure, as forward to Sanukian. Sanukian guarded by Hancock. Sanukian now over the center line. Working off a screen. Sanukian drives the lane, puts it up. Errant shot, no good. Rebound, Denhalter. Denhalter's pushing it. As now the Lobos back off a little bit. As Denhalter's looking to take it all the way. Denhalter puts it up. It's going to be no good. We're going to get a whistle. And we're going to get a foul. And that's only going to be the second foul called on Pushridge. It's going to be on Sanukian. That's going to be her first personal. That is going to be the first team. And that's going to put Raya Denhalter at the line to shoot a couple. 8-7 our score here, as pretty even first quarter, as Denhalter does make her first free throw. That makes the lead 2. Denhalter looks at the basket, puts it up, and it is going to be good as well. Denhalter gives the Lobos a 3-point lead. Sanukian now over to Jirogi. As Jirogi over on the far side, on the other side of the arc, guarded by Yarn. Jirogi now drives, puts it up. That's going to be good. That's going to be good. Nicole Jirogi, 2 points. As I was just going to actually say, folks, that it looked like the altitude might be wearing on a couple of the Pushridge players, and as I say that, it didn't. As Denhalter gets it, and she drives and she puts an easy, uncontested bucket in for 2 points. 12-9, 7:04 left here in the second quarter, the first half. As Sanukian guarded by Hancock. Now Sanukian has a wide open drive to the lane. She gives it out. She gives it out to Warren. Warren guarded by Denhalter. Now out to King, as King intends it for Jirogi, intercepted by Yarn. Yarn's going to drive it up in. She's going to put him in. She's going to be fouled, as Jirogi is going to get her first personal. That's going to be the second team, and A.J. Yarn is going to go to the line, and she gets a chance to shoot too. Yarn for the Lobos up 12-9, 6:44 left. Decent crowd on hand for a Tuesday night in Snowflake, Arizona. Of course, the hater will say nothing else to do in Snowflake. The other person will say, let's go support the Lobos, so take whatever for what it's worth. But we're here tonight watching these Lobos and these Lions. The Lobos and the Lions, the Lobo Den and the Lion Den. That's one I just came up with. That's probably one of the not smartest things you'll hear come out of my mouth. As Denhalter's second free throw is good. A.J. Yarn, 2 points. Warren to inbound. Warren, Sanukian. Sanukian with the ball, being guarded by Nichols now. Sanukian right in the center stripe, over the center court, over the time stripe, over to Jirogi. Jirogi now to her left, out to King. King left, right. Now King sends it to Sanukian. As close to a travel there. As Jirogi gets the ball, Jirogi drives. It's going to be no good. It's going to be rebounded by Yarn. No, that is Kupfer. I'm sorry. Sorry, Bryn. To Denhalter, but Sanukian knocks it out of bounds. We're going to have let's see, we have a pack of Wolves, a pack of Lobos. I wonder what a group of Lions is called. What's a Pride? Is that a Pride of Lions? So we're going to have a Pride of Lions checking the ball game tonight. So a pack of Lobos and a Pride of Lions is inside to Denhalter. Forward now to Kupfer. Kupfer, jump shot, no good. Rebound, West. And West scoops it. Left side, left hand. Raynell West with almost a seemingly looking easy bucket, but she had a Pride of Lions hanging off of her. As Jirogi with the ball, Jirogi now spins. Now she brings it outside the arc on the far side to Sanukian. Sanukian over to Jirogi. Now Jirogi's going to drive the baseline. She's going to put it in. She's going to be fouled by Yarn, and I think Yarn was thinking, I didn't foul her, but when you look at the replay with the body, yes, she did get all ball with the hand. As Jirogi going to the line to shoot a couple. Jirogi with 4 on the night. 16-9, Lobos on top, as Kupfer going to tie her shoe. We appreciate the hospitality and friendship shown to us by Snowflake High School. We want to thank Athletic Director Kevin Stanifer and all his efforts for not only the athletes here at the high school, but letting our broadcast team in to get set up and helping promote his athletes. And we appreciate Mr. Stanifer. All the people that go behind the scenes. We have our public address announcer, our shot clock keeper, and our scorekeepers doing a wonderful job tonight. As Jirogi does miss her first one, second one is on its way. This one is going to be no good, and it's going to be Kupfer with the rebound. Kupfer over on the far side. Now it's back to Hancock. Hancock at center court. She crosses the line. Now to Denhalter. Denhalter looks to drive. Denhalter tries to get into West, but it's going to be a kick, and they're going to say it was kicked by the Lions, which means it's going to go back stay with the Lobos as Taylor Hancock to inbound. Hancock looking. Hancock inbounds to Nichols. Nichols beyond the arc, puts up a three-point shot. That's going to be no good. Rebound is Abrams of the Lions. Now to Sanukian. Forward to Jirogi. Jirogi on the far side. She puts it over to number 31, Sandburn. And it's missed, and it's rebounded by Denhalter. The Lobos are pushing it quick here as Denhalter goes to her left. Now she drives open lane. She goes off the side of the rim. No good as Denhalter is still struggling. I don't think she's going to struggle much longer, folks. She does have 6 on the night as well. As Sanukian goes to the left side. Now she puts it right over the top to Abrams. Abrams, no good. Rebounded by Sandburn. Out to Sanukian, no good as well from three-point land. Now it ends up in the hands of Sandburn. Back to Jirogi. Jirogi. Now to Meal. Back to Sanukian. Sanukian looks to drive. She does. She puts up a floater. That's going to be no good. And is going to be rebounded. It's going to be tipped by Sandburn. However, it's going to be gathered in by number 21. That is Abrams. We're going to get a whistle, and I believe, yes, we do, as Mr. Thomas, our official, comes in signaling a jump ball as the alternating possession is going to give it to the Lions. Sanukian to inbound. Sanukian looking for Jirogi. Now she throws it way out to Abrams. To the left side to Sanukian, guarded by Nichols. Nichols now backs off. Sanukian to her right, beyond the arc. Sanukian puts up a three. That's going to be banked. That's going to be good. Noel Sanukian, Comfort Fit Dentures. Three-point shot, 16-12. Lobos on top, 4 minutes and 20 seconds left here in the first half. As Hancock beats Jirogi. Hancock now goes over now to Kupfer. As Kupfer's going to be whistled for a travel. That's going to be a turnover on the Lobos. Lion ball. Sanukian doing the inbounding duties. Sanukian looking for Jirogi. Jirogi brings it forward. She crosses over. Now she sets, spins around. Now she brings it to the top of the key. Over on the far side. Now she looks to drive. She puts it up. That's going to be no good. We're going to whistle. We're going to get a foul on the Lobos as that's going to be on Taylor Hancock. That's her second personal. That is the second team. Jirogi to the line to shoot a couple. And Push Ridge will not go away. The Lobos struggling to hit the inside shot. Jirogi to the line. Jirogi's first free throw is up on its way, and it is good. No good, excuse me. I have a bad angle or bad eyesight or a combination of both. 16-12, 4 minutes and 4 seconds left here in the first half. Jirogi's second one on its way. It is no good. Rebound is by Claire. Claire to Nichols. Nichols to Kupfer. Kupfer loses it, and it's going to go out of bounds. Go back to the Lions. We're going to get a whistle. We're going to get a timeout. We're going to go ahead and take it as well. This is Shola Fort's presentation of high school basketball on iTalk 106.7 and worldwide on iTalk1067.com.
When you think glass, think Deemer's Glass in Lakeside. Deemer's Glass offers the best selection of quality glass with affordable prices. They do full home window packages, replacement windows, custom shower doors and enclosures, custom mirrors in many shapes, styles, and colors, glass doors and hardware, commercial glass for buildings and offices, skylights, screens, fire-rated glass for your fireplace or stove, window film, and more. Visit Deemer's Glass today on Porter Mountain Road in Lakeside or call 1-888-GLASSMAN.
Welcome back to Shola Fort's presentation of high school basketball on iTalk 106.7 worldwide on iTalk1067.com as the Snowflake Lobos have a very short 16-12 lead over the Push Ridge Christian Lions, and the Lions will inbound the ball. However, have a court length to go between them and the basket as Sanukian inbounds to Jirogi. Now Sanukian gets the ball back, and she's going to send it down, but she sends it over to Jirogi, who brings it over the time stripe. Back to Sanukian to Jirogi. Jirogi, 6-7 foot jumper, no good. Rebound, Push Ridge out to Sanukian. It's knocked away. Lobos now have it. Yarn looking to push it as Yarn now slows up traffic and sends it out. Now Yarn's going to pull up and shoot a three-point shot. It's going to be no good as West gets a finger on it, but it's going to end up in the hands of Sandburn. Lion ball, Sanukian. Sanukian forward to Jirogi. Jirogi back to Sanukian. Over outside the arc on the near side. Back over to Jirogi at the 28-foot line. Now she looks to dribble in, guarded by Yarn. She goes to her right now, and she puts up a floater. That's going to be no good. Rebound is going to be Sandburn. Sandburn guarded by West. Sandburn puts it up. It's going to be no good. It's going to get flipped around and belong to, well, Josie Clare ends up with it. However, getting a whistle, we're going to get a foul. And they're going to call that on 21 of the Lions. That's going to be Madison Abrams. Her first personal. That's the 13. 3:05 left, 16-12. Lobos on top. As Hancock is going to inbound. Hancock forward to Yarn. Yarn now back to Hancock. Hancock methodically bringing up the court. She throws it forward, crosses over, and now Yarn has it back to Hancock, to Claire. Back to Hancock, over to Yarn. Yarn, three-point shot. That's going to fall off the mark. Claire's right there to get three on, puts it back up and in. Josie Clare, 2 points. The sophomore Lobo, Josie Clare. As Sanukian takes the inbound, now she brings it up the court, down to 18-12. Jirogi with the ball. Jirogi left, right, guarded by Yarn. Now Jirogi inside to Sandburn. Outside, back into Sandburn. Sandburn goes to put it up and in. It's going to be no good. And they're going to whistle Sandburn with the travel, 18-12. Lobo lead. As Hancock's going to get the ball, Hancock to Yarn. Yarn's going to give it right back to Taylor. Taylor Hancock for the Lobos, the senior. As Hancock forward to A.J. Yarn. Yarn to Denhalter. Denhalter, three-point shot. That's going to be no good. As Claire reaches in and grabs and rips away that rebound. Now it's going to be stolen by Jirogi as Claire intends it for Hancock. Jirogi's going to go, and she's going to use her speed. She's going to be blocked. Monster block by A.J. Yarn. Down on the basket as we are going to have to find that one on a replay. As Claire gets the ball, but Claire's going to whistle. We're going to travel. If we can get our crew, see if we can get that on a replay. As Yarn going in. We're going to look at that block real quick because you kind of have to. As here comes Jirogi, and wow, what a block by A.J. Yarn. And what was more impressive is she blocked it right back to Taylor Hancock. As Sanukian now has the ball. Sanukian drives. She's going to put about a 9-foot jumper in. It's going to go in and out, but is rebounded. Rebounded by Sandburn. And Sandburn has done a fantastic job inside for these Lions, as Sandburn has given West everything she could handle there in the middle. They look about equal height, and Sandburn is not making the job for Raynell West any easier as West gets the ball, and West throws it away to Madison Abrams. So a turnover on the Lobos, back down to Sanukian. Sanukian now stolen by West as West intercepts the pass forward to Denhalter. Denhalter, left side, Denhalter misses it. As Raynell West gets the rebound, it's going to be no good as it just falls back as Abrams, no good. Abrams, good with the ball. Now forward to Sanukian. Sanukian to her left. Sanukian over to Jirogi. Minute 16 left, 18-12 Lobo lead. As Sandburn goes, puts it up, it's going to be no good. Rebound West. West to Hancock. Now Hancock tries to push it. Hancock forward to Claire. Claire puts up a three-point shot. That's only going to be a two. They're going to give Josie Claire credit for a two-point shot as two officials actually put up two. So very obvious that she was on the line. 20-12, under a minute left. Jirogi with the ball. Jirogi back to Sanukian. Sanukian now floats to the left. Over to Jirogi, over on the far side beyond the arc. Now she looks to drive. Using her speed against Yarn. Yarn is going to get whistled for her third personal foul, and that's going to be the third team. But more importantly, that is AJ's third foul, and that's going to be a huge factor as she's a big contributor to this Lobo squad. As there is a sub, as Nichols is going to come in, as well as Nelson. Nelson is going to replace Brooke Sandburn of the Lions. Lions to inbound, Sanukian to inbound. Sanukian looks. Now she gets it into Jirogi. No, she doesn't. As it goes back inbound and then back to Sanukian. Forward now to Neal. Over now to Nelson. 2-point shot, 20-14. Lobos up by 6 with 30 seconds left in the quarter. Shot clock is off as Denhalter goes. As we're going to get a whistle, we're getting on the arm. That's going to be the fourth team for the Lions, as they're going to call that on number 22. And Jirogi with her second. And it's going to be Lobo ball out of bounds, 24 seconds left, up by 6, 20-14. Hancock to inbound. Hancock to Claire. Claire drives, no good. Rebound, Abrams. As Claire wrestles it back, puts it up. That's going to be no good. We're getting a whistle, we're getting a foul. As Claire's going to go to the line now to try to put in, and they're going to call the foul on Abrams. That is the 15th foul. That is Abrams' second. Claire goes to the line. Claire, 6 points on the evening. Her first free throw is no good. 18 seconds left, 20-14. Lobos are on top. Claire with the ball. Claire looks, she puts it up. Her second free throw is no good. Rebound. As they're calling a lane violation on the Lions, and that's going to give Claire another chance at the free throw line. 20-14, 17 seconds left. Claire's second free throw is no good. Rebound is West. West now to Hancock, 14 in the half. Over now to Claire. Claire, three-point shot. Comfort Fit Dentures, three-point shot. Josie Claire, 23-14. As Sanukian tries to throw it with Josie. Long court pass. Josie Claire intercepts it. Long court pass. The shot's going to be no good, but the Lobos are going to go into halftime up 23-14 on the Pushard Christian Lions. We're going to come back and give you our Honda Ski and Outdoor halftime show as we're going to go and take a little break, folks. This is Show Ford's presentation of high school basketball on iTalk 1067 and worldwide on iTalk1067.com.
Northland Pioneer College is cheering for you on and off the field. Secure a win by enrolling in college courses at NPC. Earn college credits in high school, learn a new skill or trade. Complete classes that will transfer to any Arizona university. NPC has 3 new bachelor's degree programs and over 100 associate degrees, certificates, and areas of study to choose from. The playing field for your future is wide open. Take a shot and score big by enrolling in classes at NPC. Northland Pioneer College. Your journey starts here.
At Summit Healthcare, you'll find a level of care you might not expect from a rural hospital. We've recently received 5 stars from CMS, a prestigious ranking that less than 5% of facilities in Arizona earned. Our cancer center has proven its level of advanced care with a national accreditation from the Commission on Cancer. And we continue to add more doctors and services so that you don't have to leave the mountain to find the care you need. At Summit Healthcare, we're elevating care here at home.
Want the best deal on your new car, truck, van, or SUV? Go to Sholo Ford. Sholo Ford has the best deals. Not only does Sholo Ford sell the #1 truck in America, Guy Hatch guarantees you won't find a better deal on that truck anywhere else. Sholo Ford sells the best at the best price. Sholo Ford on the east end of the Deuce and at SholoFord.com.
You have a vision, a brand to build, a message to share. You need signs that turn heads, apparel that makes a statement, banners that grab attention, and business cards to leave a lasting impression. Your success starts with the right tools. That's where we come in. Allegra Sholo brings your ideas to life with custom designs and top quality products, helping you stand out and grow your brand. Let's make something amazing together. Call Allegra Sholo today.
For years, he's battled the toughest opponent of his life.
He's down!
But today, with Dr. Arnaud and Comfort Fit Dentures, the fight changes. With Comfort Fit Dentures and Sholo, you can taste the victory. With free exams and x-rays, an in-house lab, and payment plans starting at just $110 a month, Comfort Fit makes it easy to claim victory. Call today for your free exam and x-rays.
You've been there, waiting forever at the gas station for the guy to free up so he can fill up your propane tank. Or worse, when the only qualified propane technician decided to stay home that day. Yep, you've been there and I have too. That's why now I get my propane from Ace Hardware every time. You get Ace Hardware's world-famous customer service when you stop in for propane. That's right, you get in, you get out, and you get a great deal on propane and everything else. From Ace Hardware at their locations in Pine Top and Heber. Ace Hardware is proud to support White Mountain Sports.
Want the best deal on your new car, truck, van, or SUV? Go to Sholo Ford. Sholo Ford has the best deals. Not only does Sholo Ford sell the #1 truck in America, Guy Hatch guarantees you won't find a better deal on that truck anywhere else. Sholo Ford sells the best at the best price. Sholo Ford on the east end of the Deuce and at SholoFord.com.
Want to go skiing or snowboarding? Visit our friendly Honda Outdoor Sports. We offer skis, snowboards, and helmet rentals, custom footbeds, ski and snowboard repairs, as well as retail shopping for your snow gear, goggles, beanies, snow tubing, and even ice fishing supplies. We have all you need to prepare you for the outdoors. We welcome you to Honda Outdoor Sports, located 1 mile west of the casino.
This is iTalk 1067's presentation of the Honda Outdoor Ski and Sports Store halftime show.
Welcome back to everybody. Show LaForge's presentation of high school basketball on iTalk 1067, and it is time for our Honda Ski and Outdoor Show halftime show. For the best selection of hiking, camping, hunting, and fishing gear, go to the Honda Ski and Outdoor Store, south of Pine Top on Highway 260, just before the Honda Casino, as the Snowflake Lobos with a 23-14 lead. However, that 9-point lead was not easily taken, as the Pusch Ridge Christian Lions have had a lot to say about the inside play of the Lobos. And as I mentioned earlier, I do not think the Lobos have faced this strong of an inside team this season. As let's look at the scoring on the part of the Lobos. As the Lobos, leading scorer is Josie Clare with 9, followed by Raya Denhalter with 6. Yarn added a couple, as well as Cupper with a couple, and Raynell West with 4. And if the Lobos want to keep doing what they're doing, they're going to have to go back to the inside play that wasn't necessarily much of a friend. I look for Raya Denhalter to get going quite a bit. As the Pusch Ridge Christian Lions, we got to give them some props, as they've come into this game and absolutely every bit hung with the Lobos in this ball game. Shout out to Nicole Jirogi, wearing number 22, as her speed has played fits for the Lobos at time, and she is not afraid to drive the lane, as well as wearing number 23, Noelle Sanukian, and she has been the ball handler. She's brought the ball in and out, and she has also taken her turns driving the ball. Sanukian has 6 points on the night. Both of those were those 6 points were 2 Comfort Fit Denture 3-point shots. Also, the play of Brooke Sandberg, and her and Raynell West have gone head-to-head. I do, however, give the advantage to West, but Sandberg playing very well. Also adding some points in was Noelle Nelson, wearing number 32, coming off the bench and giving 4 to her team. So Pusch Ridge down 23-14, and if you're Coach Erdahl, I think you got to tell your team to keep doing what they're doing, and their shots are going to have to fall. If you're the Lobos, you've got to start pushing that inside more and more and more. Don't get away from inside just because it hasn't worked, because that's what's going to get them through this Copper tournament, if that's where they would like to be. So, folks, stay tuned, as it is a good half and a good crowd on hand coming and supporting these Lady Lobos. The number 1 seed in the Copper Open, also the number 1 seed in 3A, it should be noted. But quite a feat for them, as I think their sights are set pretty high on this Copper Open. They do, if they go through this Copper Open, are probably going to have to tangle with the Tuba City Warriors and their freshman phenom. So, folks, don't go anywhere. We got the second half in about 2.5 minutes. This is the Honda Ski and Outdoor halftime show. For the best selection of hiking, camping, hunting, and fishing gear, go to the Honda Ski and Outdoor Store, south of Pine Top on Highway 260, just before the Honda Casino. Honda Ski and Outdoor. This is Show LaForge's presentation of high school basketball on iTalk 1067 and worldwide on iTalk1067.com.
This has been iTalk 1067's presentation of the Honda Outdoor Ski and Sports Store halftime show.
Mountain Mobile Auto Glass and Tint is giving you a chance to win premium tickets to the National Finals Rodeo in Las Vegas. Win 2 tickets, a stay at the MGM Grand, and $1,000 cash. Every customer gets an entry. Insured customers get 2 dinners at Los Corrales and 2 movie tickets. Call Mountain Mobile Auto Glass and Tint, and you could be headed to the National Finals Rodeo.
536-5972. Mountain Mobile Auto Glass, cash back to you. Woohoo!
When you think glass, think Deemer's Glass in Lakeside. Deemer's Glass offers the best selection of quality glass with affordable prices. They do full home window packages, replacement windows, custom shower doors and enclosures, custom mirrors in many shapes, styles, and colors, glass doors and hardware, commercial glass for buildings and offices, skylights, screens, fire-rated glass for your fireplace or stove, window film, and more. Visit Deemer's Glass today on Porter Mountain Road in Lakeside or call 1-888-GLASSMAN.
Northland Pioneer College is cheering for you on and off the field. Secure a win by enrolling in college courses at NPC. Earn college credits in high school, learn a new skill or trade. Complete classes that will transfer to any Arizona university. NPC has 3 new bachelor's degree programs and over 100 associate degrees, certificates, and areas of study to choose from. The playing field for your future is wide open. Take a shot and score big by enrolling in classes at NPC. Northland Pioneer College. Your journey starts here.
At Summit Healthcare, you'll find a level of care you might not expect from a rural hospital. We've recently received 5 stars from CMS, a prestigious ranking that less than 5% of facilities in Arizona earned. Our cancer center has proven its level of advanced care with a national accreditation from the Commission on Cancer. And we continue to add more doctors and services so that you don't have to leave the mountain to find the care you need. At Summit Healthcare, we're elevating care here at home.
Want the best deal on your new car, truck, van, or SUV? Go to Sholo Ford. Sholo Ford has the best deals. Not only does Sholo Ford sell the #1 truck in America, Guy Hatch guarantees you won't find a better deal on that truck anywhere else. Sholo Ford sells the best at the best price. Sholo Ford on the east end of the Deuce and at SholoFord.com.
Welcome back. Sholo Ford's presentation of high school basketball on iTalk 106.7 as Denhalter just puts down one, but we got 2. We had some technical difficulties, folks, but we're back, but we have to give homage to our Northland Pioneer College tip-off when it comes time to tip off your college education. Tip it off at the college with the lowest tuition in the state. That's Northland Pioneer College. Now offering bachelor's degrees in business education, Northland Pioneer College. As Denhalter comes down and puts in a quick 2 for the Lobos. That makes it 25-14. Push Ridge comes back. It is stolen by Bryn Kupfer. Kupfer drives back down and is whistled for traveling. So now the ball will belong to the Lions as they bring it back down. Jirogi with the ball, guarded by Yarn. And Jirogi goes over, whistle, and we're going to get a carry, I believe. So that's a turnover by the Lions. Hancock with the ball for the Lobos. 7 minutes and 20 seconds left. And we don't have a score, but we have that Sholo has won and will play Page on Thursday, I believe, as Raynell West drops it in for 2 points for the Lobos, 27-14. As Sanukian around the back, great dribble, brings it over for her team. Now she drives to her right. She puts up a mid-range jumper. That's going to be no good. That is going to be rebounded by Yarn. As Yarn going to use her speed. Yarn looking down the court. It's a 3-on-2. As Yarn just goes in and takes it. She puts it up and in. A.J. Yarn. 2 points for the Lobos. 27-14. Lobos on top. Sanukian with the ball. Sanukian to her left, back to her right. Denhalter picks her up. Sanukian behind the back, as she's not going to let her Lions go quietly. Now to Sandburn. Sandburn puts the ball on the court, working off a screen. Sandburn now drop steps, guarded by Kupfer. As we're going to get a whistle, we're going to have 5 seconds, and I thought we were getting close as I was watching the official count. That's going to be a turnover on the Lions. It's going to belong to the Lobos. Hancock to inbound, up 29-14. Hancock to Yarn, back to Hancock. As now Hancock's guarded by Jirogi. She barely gets the ball across to Kupfer, inside to Denhalter, and that's going to be good. Raya Denhalter gets back on track with 2 inside buckets here for the Lobos, as Sanuki and inbound to Jirogi. Jirogi using her speed to get up over on the far side. She crosses over the time strike. Twists up Hancock a little bit. Now Jirogi drives. Jirogi puts it up, but Raynell West with a fist to the ball and rejects it. Lobo ball forward to Hancock, to Yarn, to Hancock, to West. West, 3-point shot. Comfort Fit Dentures, 3-point shot. Raynell West, timeout. We're going to go ahead and take it. This is Sholo Ford's presentation of high school basketball on iTalk 106.7 worldwide, on iTalk 106.7.com.
You have a vision, a brand to build, a message to share? You need signs that turn heads, apparel that makes a statement, banners that grab attention, and business cards to leave a lasting impression. Your success starts with the right tools. That's where we come in. Allegra Sholo brings your ideas to life with custom designs and top quality products, helping you stand out and grow your brand. Let's make something amazing together. Call Allegra Sholo today.
For years, he's battled the toughest opponent of his life.
He's down!
But today, with Dr. Arnault and Comfort Fit Dentures, the fight changes. With Comfort Fit Dentures and Sholo, you can taste the victory. With free exams and x-rays, an in-house lab, and payment plans starting at just $110 a month, Comfort Fit makes it easy to claim victory. Call today for your free exam and x-rays.
Welcome back. Sholo Ford's presentation of high school basketball on iTalk 106.7 worldwide on iTalk106.7.com as the Lobos have turned on, whatever you want to say, the motor, and they are up 34-14 and have gone to a 20-point lead as Push Ridge has the ball, and the Lobos are zero guarding number 21 down here, Madison Abrams, as that's going to go forward to her, and she's going to go and have an easy layup for 2 points. As an easy layup, however, A.J. Yarn comes down and has something to say about that. Is, folks, Madison Abrams is all alone in the backcourt. She puts it up, and out of nowhere, A.J. Yarn comes and puts the ball almost into the student section. As let's look at that on replay. It's almost too good. As, wow, as A.J. Yarn comes down and puts that up. It is going to be Pusher ball. Sanuki into Jirogi. Jirogi now 2-on-1 fast break. She goes, puts it up. That's going to be no good. Rebound, Abrams to have, but Kupfer has something to say about that. As Kupfer now with the ball, Kupfer gets tangled up in a trap, and we're going to get a jump ball, and that's going to go to the Push Ridge Lions. So a jump ball is going to be a turnover on the Lobos, as Push Ridge is going to get the ball and go back towards their basket, down 34-14 with 5 minutes and 18 seconds left in the third quarter. Meal to Sanukian. Sanukian now behind the back, guarded by Denhalter. She gets forward. She goes, throws it now to Sandburn. Sandburn scoops it up, puts it in. No good. Foul. West with the foul. First personal, first team of the quarter. And Brooke Sandburn goes to the line to shoot 2 for the Lions. Sandburn's first free throw is on its way. It is good. Brooke Sandburn puts it down, cutting into this Lobo lead as Claire and Nichols check in for Yarn and Kupfer. As here's Sandburn back to put her second free throw attempt up. Sandburn's up, on its way. It is good. Sandburn perfect from the line. Hancock with the ball. Hancock now forward to Denhalter. Denhalter brings it over the time stripe. Back to Hancock. Hancock brings it to the middle of the key at the 28-foot line. Now over to Nichols. Nichols now pushes it into West. West left to right, now out to Denhalter. Denhalter outside the arc. Now inside to West. West, turnaround jump shot. That's going to be no good. Rebound is going to be Sanukian of the Lions. Forward to Jirogi. Jirogi goes, guarded by Hancock. Hancock, no good. Rebound, Sandburn. As Sandburn gets it, it's going to go out of, or excuse me, she's going to kick it out to Meal. And one of the Lobos is going to knock it out of bounds. It's going to belong to the Lions. Nichols knocking it out of bounds as Sanukian to inbound. Sanukian to Jirogi. Jirogi to the top of the key. Guarded by Hancock. Jirogi drives, puts it up. Lofts it up. It's going to be good. Nicole Jirogi, 2 points. The Lions cutting into this Lobo lead, 34-18. 4 minutes and 23 seconds left in this third quarter. Now to Denhalter. Denhalter got back on track inside with a quick 4 points in this quarter. Forward to Nichols. Nichols going to put up a three-point shot. That's going to be no good as rebound is credited to Meal. Now Meal go back to Sanukian. Sanukian over to the left. Over on the far side, outside the arc. Dishes it inside to Sandburn. West tries to go for it. They're going to whistle West for a foul. However, it's going to be on the ground as a non-shooting foul. It's going to be West's second personal. That's going to be the team's second. Ball out of bounds belongs to the Lions. As Kupfer checking back in the game for West. as West with those quick 2 fouls. Sanukian to inbound the ball for the Lions. Sanukian forward to Sandburn. Sandburn in the lane, guarded by Claire. No good, rebound Claire. Sanukian shot, no good, rebound Josie Claire. Claire now down, Claire almost all alone, she brings it in. She is quickly brought up on by Sanukian. However, Claire just goes over the top and puts in 2 points, Josie Claire, as the Lobos steal the inbound. Hancock with the ball, and they're gonna call that a Jirogi, and Jirogi, that's gonna be her 3rd personal, it's gonna be the first team of the quarter, and they're gonna let Hancock shoot a couple as Taylor Hancock's first trip to the line. Hancock's first free throw is sunk as Warren checks in for the Lions, checking in for Meal. As 37-18, Lobos on top. Hancock to shoot her second. Hancock's second free throw's up and on its way. It is good as well. Taylor Hancock perfect from the line on that trip. Warren to inbound. Warren inbounds to Sanukian. Sanukian guarded by Denhalter. Sanukian left, right. Now she goes behind the back as she goes down the court, but she loses it. And she's going to lose it to Nichols. Nichols is now going to throw it to Denhalter. Denhalter looks left, looks right. Now she puts it up. That's going to be no good. Rebound, Kupfer. Kupfer goes to the opposite side of the court. She lays it back up and then bring Kupfer 2 points, 40-18. Lobos on top as Noelle Nelson's checking in for the Push Rich Christian Lions. Sanukian with the ball. Sanukian going to be picked up by Denhalter just after half court. Sanukian to her right now. A lob over the top to Abrams. No good. Nichols. Nichols with the ball. Nichols forward to Denhalter. Denhalter had Kupfer wide open, but Denhalter's going to take a 3-point shot. That's going to be no good. Jirogi with the rebound. Here comes Jirogi's speed. Dribbling down the court. Guarded by 2 Lobos. She puts it up and in. It's going to be no good. As it was partially blocked, now Claire gets it. Claire's going to have it taken away by Jirogi, and that ends up in the hands of Abrams. Abrams now to Sanukian. Game slows down its pace a little bit as Sanukian brings the ball over on the far side. She goes left, she goes right. Over on the far side, now she brings it to the top of the key. Sanukian, 3-point shot. That's going to be no good. Rebound, Taylor Hancock. Now Taylor's going to run it. 2-on-2. Now it's Denhalter against Sanukian. Denhalter goes up and in. That's going to be no good. Rebound, Hancock. Hancock puts it back. That's going to be Taylor Hancock, 2 points. As we're getting a whistle, we're getting a timeout. We're going to go ahead and take it too. This is Show Fort's presentation of high school basketball on iTalk 1067 worldwide on iTalk1067.com.
You've been there, waiting forever at the gas station for the guy to free up so he can fill up your propane tank. Or worse, when the only qualified propane technician decided to stay home that day. Yep, you've been there and I have too. That's why now I get my propane from Ace Hardware every time. You get Ace Hardware's world-famous customer service when you stop in for propane. That's right, you get in, you get out, and you get a great deal on propane and everything else. From Ace Hardware at their locations in Pine Top and Heber. Ace Hardware is proud to support White Mountain Sports.
Want the best deal on your new car, truck, van, or SUV? Go to Sholo Ford. Sholo Ford has the best deals. Not only does Sholo Ford sell the #1 truck in America, Guy Hatch guarantees you won't find a better deal on that truck anywhere else. Sholo Ford sells the best at the best price. Sholo Ford on the east end of the Deuce and at SholoFord.com.
Welcome back, Sholo Ford's presentation of high school basketball on iTalk 1067 and worldwide on iTalk1067.com. The Lobos up 42-18 on the Lions. As the Lions try to inbounds, it's knocked away. And Yarn has it. Yarn inside to Kupfer. Kupfer puts it up and in. That's going to be good. Bryn Kupfer, 2 points. I understand that we have one of our very important Lobo listeners tonight on tuning into the broadcast as Kupfer intercepts it. We'd like to give a special shout out to Kirsten Prestwich, one of our #1 Lobo fans, never misses a Lobo broadcast from what I understand. So Kirsten, thank you for tuning in, and let's root for these girls to get a victory tonight and the boys to get a victory down the road. But we appreciate Kirsten tuning in and being the fan that she is. Thank you, Kirsten, and for supporting our broadcast. As we have a foul, and AJ Yarn's going to go to the line to shoot 2. So we're going to relax on the first one as they whistle the foul on Jirogi, and that's going to be her 4th. As here's Yarn's first free throw. It is no good. 44-18, Lobos on top here. Yarn's next free throw on its way, and it is no good as well. Rebound is knocked around. It's going to go out on the Lobos. You see the replay here as it's tried to be gathered in, but the Lobos come up short on it, and it's going to be Sanukian to inbound. Sanukian, long pass to Jirogi, and it's going to be picked by Bryn. Bryn using her speed to get the ball now to Yarn. Yarn to the top of the key. Over to Josie Clare. Josie Clare, three-point shot. And that is a Comfort Fit Dentures three-point shot. Josie Clare, number 5 for the Lobos. As I'd like to mention as well that her brother Landon, who plays for the Lobo boys team, a couple games ago eclipsed 1,000 points on his Lobo career. So congratulations to Landon. And Landon's going to do big things in life, folks. If you don't know him, he's a very good basketball player. He runs that team, he directs traffic, but Landon, like I always say, good basketball player, but a very good individual, as well as his sister Josie, and we appreciate the time and dedication they give to Lobo Athletics. As we have another steal by the Lobos. Nichols forward to Yarn. Yarn's going to go left hand, left side, no good. As it falls off, it's going to go out of bounds, and that's going to go back this way to the Push Ridge Christian Lions. As you see the out of bounds on Denhalter. 47-18, Lobos on top, minute 15 left in this quarter as the inbound is Sanukian. Sanukian guarded by Yarn. Sanukian to her right, down the court. Sanukian left, right. Now she goes to her right. Inside 2, that's Nelson. Nelson came on in that first half and had 4 good points for this Push Ridge Christians Lions that kept them pretty well in that game. Nice job by the sophomore Nelson, keeping things going, and right there proving why she gets on the floor for this Lions squad. This Lions squad, the score may not indicate it right now, but gave the Lobos a very tough first half. And a loss tonight does not mean they are done. They simply will go back into the 3A tournament where they have to be pretty good favorites to make it to the Final Four, if not the championship, as Jirogi knocks the ball away. As the Lobos are looking to continue on, and you never know, the Lobos lose the next game, Push Ridge goes into that tournament and wins. These teams could actually meet up again. It's never too far-fetched in 3A basketball. As Hancock inbounds it to Josie Clare. Josie Clare puts it up and in for 2. Stay tuned, folks, because after this game, we're going to have our Mountain Mobile Auto Glass and Tint player of the game, as well as our Deemer's Glass Glassman of the game. Deemer's Glass in Lakeside 1-888 Glassman. Mountain Mobile Auto Glass, get your windshield repaired by the experts. As Sanukian goes left, right. She's at the free throw line, goes to the other side. Throws it far in the corner. That's to King. Back to Sanukian. Now to Jirogi. Jirogi now looking to drive. Jirogi drives. It goes off her foot, and it's going to go back and belong to the Snowflake Lobos. Lobo ball. As we get a whistle and we get a timeout, we're going to go ahead and take it to the Shola Forge presentation of high school basketball on iTalk 1067 and worldwide on iTalk1067.com.
Want to go skiing or snowboarding? Visit our friendly Honda Outdoor Sports. We offer skis, snowboards, and helmet rentals, custom footbeds, ski and snowboard repairs, as well as retail shopping for your snow gear, goggles, beanies, snow tubing, and even ice fishing supplies. We have all you need to prepare you for the outdoors. We welcome you to Honda Outdoor Sports, located 1 mile west of the casino.
Go back to Shola Forge presentation high school basketball on iTalk 1067 and worldwide on iTalk1067.com as the Lobos up 49-18 to end this third quarter. But as we go into the end of this third quarter, we'd like to thank our sponsors, Shola Ford, Summit Regional Medical Center, Ace Hardware, Northland Pioneer College, Honda Ski and Outdoor, Comfort Fit Dentures, Mountain Mobile Auto Glass, Allegra of Sholo, as well as Deemer's Glass in Lakeside. As we'd like to thank our sponsors, give them as much of your business as you can. We appreciate them bringing you these broadcasts as the Lobos have it intercepted back to the Lions. 49-18, 5 seconds, 4 seconds. Sanukian with the ball, 3 seconds. Sanukian throws up a long-range 3. That's going to be no good. Comfort gets it, and we are going to go ahead and take a break, folks. This is Shola Forge presentation of high school basketball on iTalk 1067 worldwide on iTalk1067.com.
Mountain Mobile Auto Glass and Tint is giving you a chance to win premium tickets to the National Finals Rodeo in Las Vegas. Win 2 tickets, a stay at the MGM Grand, and $1,000 cash. Every customer gets an entry. Insured customers get 2 dinners at Los Corrales and 2 movie tickets. Call Mountain Mobile Auto Glass and Tint, and you could be headed to the National Finals Rodeo.
Bye. 536-5972. Mountain Mobile Auto Glass, cash back to you. Woohoo!
When you think glass, think Deemer's Glass in Lakeside. Deemer's Glass offers the best selection of quality glass with affordable prices. They do full home window packages, replacement windows, custom shower doors and enclosures, custom mirrors in many shapes, styles, and colors, glass doors and hardware, commercial glass for buildings and offices, skylights, screens, fire-rated glass for your fireplace or stove, window film, and more. Visit Deemer's Glass today on Porter Mountain Road in Lakeside or call 1-888-GLASSMAN.
Welcome back to the Forge presentation of high school basketball on iTalk 1067 worldwide on iTalk1067.com as Brimhall, Flake, or Aubrey Denhalter and AJ Yarn in the game. So a little bit of look at what the future of the Lobos might bring. As Kinsey Flake forward now to Yarn. Yarn inside to Denhalter. Denhalter puts one dribble down, puts it up. It's going to be blocked. Sanukian with the ball for the Lions. Lions up 49, down 49-18. Forward now intended for King. It's knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with the Pusch Ridge Christian Lions. Warren to inbound. As we get a whistle and we get a timeout, as the officials are going to check something out here. Oh, they're saying that the shot clock is proverbially off. It won't turn off. So they're saying it won't turn off. So they're saying the shot clock's still on, and they're saying we can't just turn it off without turning off the power to the scoreboard. And so everybody's kind of good about that, but we're taking care of it. And so ball in by the Lions. Warren to Nelson, back to Warren, over down to Sanukian. Sanukian to her left. Forward now to Nelson. Nelson, good! As Noel Nelson making a case to be a Deemer's Glass man of the game. As Pusch Ridge with only 4 in that quarter, as now that 2 points gives them 20 on the night, as the Lobos exploded in that quarter. Okay, 24 for the Lobos in that quarter. It's Lobo ball. Excuse me. Lion ball. Jirogi with the ball. Jirogi now goes to her right, guarded by Yarn. Now to King. King back to Sanukian. Sanukian has an open drive. She drives, puts it up. No good, however, she is fouled. And I believe they're going to call the foul on Aubrey Denhalter. That's her second personal, first team of the quarter. And that's going to put Sanukian at the line to shoot 2. First free throw is no good. Sanukian's second attempt. As she stares at the Lobo student section. Sanukian's free throw is good. 49-21, Lobos on top. Yarn with the ball. Yarn now goes to her left. Yarn looking to drive the lane, kicks it over to Mary Orr. That's going to be no good. Rebound. I believe that was Warren. Now Sanukian takes the ball from Warren, drives left, drives right. Sanukian guarded by Kinsey Flake. Now Sanukian goes to her right, sends it out to Jirogi. Jirogi in to her left at the free throw line. Now dribbles inside. Jirogi puts it up and in. No good. Orr with the ball. Orr forward to Denhalter. Aubrey Denhalter loses it, and she saves it. However, going to be gathered in by Sanukian. Sanukian forward now to Warren. Warren chasing after it. Now Warren falls to the floor, and it's gathered in by Macy Brimhall. As Macy picks up a dribble, and it's going to be back to the Lions, and that's going to be Nelson knocking it away. It's going to go back to Sanukian. Sanukian guarded by Brimhall. Left, right. Now she's outside the arc. Was looking to put up inside to Nelson. Nelson, close, but it's off the mark as Nelson goes for another 2 points as Denhalter gets the ball. Denhalter drives. Denhalter pushes it to Orr. Orr kisses it off the glass for 2 points. As we get a whistle and we get a timeout, we're going to go ahead and take it as well. This is Shola Ford's presentation of high school basketball on iTalk 1067 worldwide on iTalk1067.com.
Northland Pioneer College is cheering for you on and off the field. Secure a win by enrolling in college courses at NPC. Earn college credits in high school, learn a new skill or trade. Complete classes that will transfer to any Arizona university. NPC has 3 new bachelor's degree programs and over 100 associate degrees, certificates, and areas of study to choose from. The playing field for your future is wide open. Take a shot and score big by enrolling in classes at NPC. Northland Pioneer College. Your journey starts here.
As we're back, folks, and Sanukian with the ball. Sanukian sends it over, and it's intercepted by Denhalter. And folks, I forgot to mention at the start of this quarter, it's our Northland Pioneer College tip-off. When it comes time to tip off your college education, tip it off at the college with the lowest tuition in the state. That's Northland Pioneer College, locations in Navajo and Apache County. Now offering bachelor's degrees in business and education. Northland Pioneer College. As Warren throws up a shot, it's a Comfort Fit Dentures 3-point shot. However, it is not going to count because she did not call it off the bank of the glass. I'm just kidding. 3 points for Warren. Over now, Lobos with the ball. Flake with it. So Brimhall to Flake, to Nichols, back to Flake, back to Nichols. Nichols, long court pass to Brimhall. Brimhall inside to Orr. Orr, turnaround jump shot. That's going to fall off the mark. Rebound, Denhalter. Denhalter now to Brimhall. Brimhall puts up a 3-point shot. No good, as I believe that's Meal fights for it. Meal's going to get it. We're going to get a whistle on Brimhall. That's going to be her first personal. That's going to be the third team of the quarter. 51-24. Lobos on top, 3 minutes and 38 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. As Sanukian to inbound and bring it down. As Sanukian has played a huge role tonight for these Lions. For the Lobos, Denhalter with 12. West with 9. And leading scorers tonight is Josie Claire, as we get Sanukian. Puts down a Comfort Fit Dentures 3-point shot. 51-27, Lobos on top. Brimhall looking. Brimhall inside to Orr. Bounces it off. That's glass. 2 points, Mary Orr for the Lobos. 53-27, Lobos on top. Sanukian with the ball. Sanukian left, right. Now Sanukian out to Warren. Warren now to her left to Nelson. Back to Sanukian. Sanukian, 3-pointer. No good. Jockeyed, whistled. It's going to go off Nichols and stay and belong to the Lions. I thought it was 53, folks, but apparently I was wrong, and it is 51. So I've got 2 extra points in my book that I need to fix. Warren with the ball. Warren to inbound. Warren to Sanukian. Sanukian now to the free throw line. Now she goes out at the top of the key. Directs traffic over to the far side. Far side to Warren. Back to Sanukian over on the far side beyond the arc. Sanukian, long range 3-point shot. Off the glass, no good. Brimhall with the rebound. Brimhall, she's going to go coast to coast, left side, left hand. Macy Brimhall, 2 points for the Lobos. 55-27. I was right, folks. I was. I had the score right. We just missed 2 somewhere. 55-27. Lobos on top. To King. King now on the near side. King puts up a 3-point shot. No good. Warren there to rebound it. Warren on the far side over the arc. This is going to go out of bounds. They're going to call it out of bounds on the Lobos. As we have some officiating talk here at the table, as Brazia Stradling, Bentley Bryant, and I believe Olivia Mowers are going to check in, as well as Orr and Brimhall stand on the court. Sanukian to inbound. Sanukian to King. King left, right. Now King almost has a travel, but it's going to go as a turnover as Brimhall now throws it forward to Bryant. Bryant now over on the far side to Orr. Orr out to Mowers. Mowers, 2 points, no good. Nelson with the rebound. Noelle Nelson, great job tonight for the Push Rich Christian Lions, as Sanukian also with a great job tonight for the Lions. And good luck to these Lions as they go into the state tournament. They have a very good chance to be hoisting the 3A trophy. And good luck to these Lobos as they have a very good chance to get this Copper Championship, if they can put nights together like tonight, as Nelson is going to make it and go to the line, as they're going to whistle or with a foul. As Nelson's going to go to the line. Nelson with 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. A chance to have 11 here. And it is no good, as I believe she is leading all scorers for the Lions tonight. As Warren puts the ball up, it's going to be no good. And it's going to be knocked away, and the Lobos are going to have it. As Orr dribbles down, as Orr loses out of bounds, it's going to stay and belong to the Lobos. We're under a minute, so that means the clock stays. As we're going to go ahead and start tallying up, as Jirogi with 6. Sanukian, as of right now, with 10. Sandburn with 2. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 10 for Nelson. As again, Push Ridge will go back into the 3A tournament. As for the Lobos, I'll start tallying up them. There's Sanukian with a missed 3-point shot. Rebound Orr. Orr now forward to Stradling. Stradling throws up a 3-point shot. It rainbows off. It is no good. Rebound Lobos. Mowers with the rebound. We're going to need a whistle. We're going to need a jump ball. As folks, we're going to go right into our post-game show. And the first thing we're going to award as we watch down is our Deemer's Glass Man of the Game. Need glass for your home or business? Deemer's Glass in Lakeside. 1-888-GLASS-MAN. Deemer's Glass in Lakeside. As 1 second, 2 seconds, and with 0.9 seconds left, it looks like we're going to have the end of this ball game. As the score sits right now, 55-29, as the ball's going to be inbounded by the Lions. As Snowflake is going to move on and play in the Copper, and Push Ridge will go back and play in the 3A tournament. Your final tonight from Snowflake High School, the Lobos defeat the Push Ridge Lions 55-29. We appreciate the Lions and their fans traveling up a long way from Tucson to take in this game. Congratulations to Coach Brogan and his Lobos and moving on in the Copper. Also, congratulations to Coach Yurdahl and his team as they move forward in this tournament. We've appreciated having them and helping us through the broadcast and getting going with things. As now we get set for our Deemer's Glass Man of the Game. And your Glass Man of the Game tonight is going to be none other than Raya Denhalter. Struggled to start out, but got going, and things went pretty well as we're hoping to have our Mountain Mobile Auto Glass and Tint Player of the Game. So our Deemer's Glass Man of the Game is going to be number 1, Raya Denhalter. Deemer's Glass in Lakeside. Need glass for your home or business? Quality glass at affordable prices. Deemer's Glass, 1-888-GLASSMAN. I am now joined by our Mountain Mobile Auto Glass and Tint. Get your windshield repaired by the experts, Josie Claire. Josie, congratulations. You came off the bench, 16 points, but none bigger than that three-pointer at the end of the second quarter. And you got your team off and you got your team ready to go. That puts you guys up by 9 going into halftime. Talk about what Coach Brogan said at halftime and how you guys blew the doors off in the third quarter.
Yeah, he just told us after having the slow first quarter we had, we just needed to come out and play like we did at the end of second quarter, and then we ended up playing even better. I think it's good. So one of your teammates I want to talk about, and I want to have you talk about it because you know better than me, is Raya struggled early on, but that she absolutely came on in the second and third quarter. Talk about what got Raya going and how her play was tonight. I think she just came out a little timid, but then she was like, this is my game, I can play my game, and then she went out and destroyed. So the Copper Open, I'm guessing you guys are number 1 going into the Copper, number 1 in 3A all year, number 1 in the Copper. Your goal set on this Copper Championship. Yes. So when is your next game, and who do you think your opponent's possibly going to be? Our next game's on Thursday, and we're thinking Page. And it's going to be Page probably here again. I actually think that's pretty much correct. So one thing before I let you go, Josie, is I want you to give a shout out to one of your teammates and tell us why you're shouting them out. I'm giving a shout out to Renelle because she's just always a big post down in there, and she always gets lots of points for the team. Now, one thing I want to say is
Brooke Sandburn, that's the first time I've seen Raynell tested inside all year.
Yeah.
And she did not get frustrated at all. Talk about the play of Raynell tonight.
Raynell just played big and was like, no one's got anything on me, so.
But yeah, Sandburn did a good job. But you guys came out victors tonight with a score of 55-29. Josie, our Mountain Mobile Auto Glass and Tint player of the game, thank you for joining us and good luck in this Copper Open. Best of luck to you guys and defend a title.
Okay, thank you,
Josie.
Thank you.
As Josie Claire, our Mountain Mobile Auto Glass and Tint, get your windshield prepared by the expert player of the game. Congratulations to Josie. Josie on the night with 16. Denhalter with 10. Yarn with 4. Hancock with 4. Claire with 16. Cupper with 6. Orr with 4. Brimhall with 2. And Raynell West with 9. So the Lobos move forward in the Copper Open to play this week here as we get set for that as well. And so, folks, your final tonight from Snowflake High School, 55-29. We'd like to thank all our sponsors: Sholo Ford, Ace Hardware, Honda Ski and Outdoor, Northland Pioneer College, Summit Regional Medical Center, Comfort Fit Dentures, Mountain Mobile Auto Glass, Allegra of Sholo, and Deemer's Glass. They make these broadcasts possible. Good evening from good night tonight from Snowflake High School with your final score. The Lobos win 55-29 over the Pushard Christian Lions. This has been Sholo Ford's presentation of high school basketball on iTalk 106.7 and worldwide on iTalk1067.com.
This has been Sholo Ford's presentation of high school basketball on iTalk 106.7 KNKI Pinetop and iTalk1067.com. Brought to you in part by Northland Pioneer College, Ace Hardware of the White Mountains, Deemer's Glass, Mountain Mobile Auto Glass and Tint, Summit Healthcare Regional Medical Center, Honda Ski and Outdoor Sports, and Comfort Fit Dentures. This broadcast has been a copyrighted production of iTalk 106.7 and Country Mountain Airways, a Kopaniki communication station. Any rebroadcast, retransmission, or use of this broadcast without the express written consent of iTalk 106.7 or Country Mountain Airways is strictly prohibited. For more information on this game and other games around the region, go to iTalk1067.com.